Hello parents, happy Sunday. I just want to take a few minutes of your time. I know it's football season and we're all excited to be watching the football game. I just wanted to explain a few things. I want to help you to help your child be more accountable with the must-dos and the may-dos each week. I know I probably should have did this at the beginning of the year, but we're still early in the year, so I'm going to send you a few things to kind of help you. So I'm going to just walk you quickly through our Canvas and kind of explain how I walk the students through each day so that you can work with me at home and be doing the exact same thing at home that I'm doing in class. Okay, so just bear with me just for a couple seconds. Here we go. So we all know our Canvas page. So we start off the day and I show the students, I just remind them that this is my twin. And so whenever they're not working with me live, then they should be on the Canvas page with my twin and my twin will show them what to do. So you always go to the Canvas page, parents, and we're just gonna click on Monday. Okay, we'll click on our Monday button and that is where all of our items are. Okay, if we scroll down here, here is our must-dos. So in the agenda, I have the agenda just for you. And this is if we ever happen to get logged off or if you're absent for that day, you know exactly what we did that day. And so you're able to make up the work, or heaven forbid we should ever get logged off, you can still help your child get through our daily agenda. Okay, small groups, again, they're going to change this week, not the early ones, just we're gonna go now into our math small groups. We're not doing iReady testing anymore, thank goodness, we're all done. So now we're gonna go into our small groups for math. So the second group, their times changed just a tiny bit. But the most important part is our must do. Right here, this list, this is the list for your child. The must-dos in the morning are for language arts, because all morning before our break we'll be doing language arts. So there's 2 must-dos each day. And I try to put in for your child, I know a lot of you work and a lot of you have other children and you can't be sitting there with your child. So I try to walk them through. I put the title of what they'll see on the paper and then I tell them where it is and I kind of color code it to help them know that if it's in the purple packet, they can find it in the purple packet. It's called the trifold, so that they're able to do the trifold and they're able to find it. So usually every day there's 2 must-dos for reading and then there's 2 must-dos for math. So again, this will be the long A and this is for tomorrow's schedule and it will be in the white packet. And so that way your child's easier. So to help them, I try to have them put out the purple packet and white packet with us in the morning. So I do walk them through this every day. And so if you can maybe help, you can walk them through it and put out just what they need for today. So they'll only need tomorrow the white packet and the purple packet, and then with me they're gonna need their government book. So if you just kind of have that all just right there and then put away everything else, it'll kind of help them get organized. And I know coming from first grade, their organization and being able to do a lot of this by themselves is really hard, but our goal is to, by the end of 2nd grade, when they get into 3rd grade, they'll be able to do this by themselves. And then I always have 1 or 2 or 3 may-dos. So if they finish all their items, this is may-dos. And all these sites right here are already linked. So all they have to do is click from the Canvas page. It will put them automatically into the site. And then when they log out of the site, it will automatically put them back into the Canvas page. So it's not a lot of moving for them. But also I'm gonna send you home another little help seed for you this week. If this possibly helps your child get a little bit more accountable and a little more organized to take less off your plate, I'm gonna send you something like this. And it's just a must do and a may do list. If this works for your child, you can just really quick look in the morning on the Canvas and real quick just write in there the 2 must-dos for language arts and the 2 must-dos for math. You can put it in a sleeve. You can use the whiteboard markers. That way every day you just erase it off. But this way your child can check off what they're doing or cross it off, and so they're more accountable themselves because they have it right in front of you. Or it's possible you can also, if you can and you want to, you can print the Canvas page and that way they can just check it off as they do it. Okay, another thing, if we just slowly go back to the Canvas page and we scroll down, and you can see I have the break time. Now with the break time, I know a lot of them are just learning how to tell time, so it's hard for them to come back for their group time and for the break time afterwards, but we do have a waiting room. And so I'm putting all the students in the waiting room so they don't really need to log off at any time between 8 and 12. They can stay in the waiting room, and then I just bring them back in at their correct group time, and then I bring them back in after break. So that way we're very, very short of time, and we're trying to use each second that we have together to make it as valuable as possible. So this way, if they stay in the waiting room, then that way I can quickly just bring them back. So if you scroll down a little bit, here's our must-dos for math and our may-dos for math. And again, the same thing. If you just write right here for them the two things, then they can be accountable. I readied math. We are finished with the assessment, so now your child can click on to this link and they'll be able to work on their independent math depending on how they did on the test scores. And we will be next pickup sending you the test scores and an explanation with the test scores so that you are able to see how your child did and what we'll be working on. Okay, parents, I think that hopefully that will be helpful. If we go back to the home page of my Canvas, all my little helpers here are helping me scroll through this. If we can get back to the home page and we just scroll down a little bit, I added a couple new buttons. If you notice, or if you had time, all the buttons pretty much have something in them. I added the new Art with Miss Cindy button. This week we do have Art with Miss Cindy. It's a special program that the district is providing for us. It's in the afternoon. So it is a Zoom. You'll click on here. The link is inside. I will tell you the time, and if you should need any supplies, I'll be sending that out in an email. I will also be sending you out this form if you'd like to print it for your child. So again, this will start this week, but I will tell you the times. This is optional. This will happen in the afternoon, so anything after 12 is optional for you. But if your child does not finish any of their must-dos, then in the afternoon they are able to finish the must-dos. The may-dos, again, are just up to you. But the must-dos they can finish in the afternoon if they didn't have enough time to do it during the day. So I thank you. I picked up the packets of what everybody turned in. I couldn't be happier. Thank you for all the help and support you're giving. I know this is tough, and we're getting through the kinks, and it's getting better and better each week. We have a fabulous class, and I'm just so excited to see them each day. So thank you again for everything. Please check the email for a few more other items, and I hope you have a wonderful week.